Dive into the compelling story of Stuart Pearce, a name that resonates with passion and an indomitable spirit in the heart of English football. Known affectionately as Psycho for his fearless playing style. His story is not just about triumphs on the pitch, but also about the extreme challenges he faced. Stuart Pearce's early life laid the foundation for a journey that would see him etch his name into football history. Born on April 24, 1962, and raised in the working-class borough of Hammersmith, London, Pearce's initial foray into football was far from the glamorous stadiums and adulating fans that would later define his career. From a young age, Pearce demonstrated a fervent passion for the game, playing with a level of intensity and commitment that belied his years. His family environment, characterized by a strong work ethic and unwavering support, played a crucial role in nurturing his budding talent and ambition. Despite the lack of elite training facilities or access to top-tier coaching, Pearce's raw talent and hard-nosed approach to the game shone through. His journey through the ranks of schoolboy football and local clubs was marked by a relentless drive to improve, a trait that would become a hallmark of his career. Pearce's early experiences in football, from playing in the parks of London to representing his school and local teams, were characterized by an undiluted love for the game and a recognition of the challenges that lay ahead. Stuart Pearce's entry into professional football was anything but conventional. Unlike many of his teammates who were scouted and groomed through established youth academies, Pearce's journey began in the semi-professional ranks. Initially, Pearce balanced his football aspirations with a career as an electrician. His early career at Wealdstone FC in the non-league system was pivotal. Here, Pearce not only honed his skills but also showcased his potential against the backdrop of English football's lower tiers. This period of Pearce's career was marked by significant challenges, including the daunting task of attracting attention from professional clubs while competing in the semi-professional leagues. His robust performances, characterized by a blend of physicality and tactical acumen, eventually caught the eye of scouts, leading to a life-changing move to Coventry City in 1983. This transition from non-league to the English Football League was a crucial milestone for Pearce, providing him with the platform to demonstrate his abilities on a larger stage. Stuart Pearce's arrival at Nottingham Forest in 1985, alongside Coventry centre-back Ian Butterworth, marked the beginning of a defining era in his career. Under the guidance of the legendary Brian Clough, Pearce transitioned from a semi-professional player, so uncertain of his future in the sport that he advertised his electrician services in the matchday programme, to one of the most formidable defenders in English football. His 12-year tenure at Forest, much of it as the club captain, was characterised by fierce loyalty, leadership, and an indomitable spirit that resonated with fans and players alike. During his distinguished career at Forest, Pearce's contributions were pivotal in the club securing 2 League Cups and the full Members' Cup. Perhaps one of his most memorable moments came in the 1991 FA Cup final against Tottenham Hotspur, where he showcased his expertise from set pieces, scoring from a free kick, despite Forest eventually succumbing to a 2-1 defeat. This match, alongside his experiences coping with the aftermath of the Hillsborough disaster and leading Forest in the rescheduled FA Cup semi-final against Liverpool, underscored Pearce's mental resilience and leadership under pressure. Pearce's tenure at Forest also included moments of triumph and challenge. He was instrumental in helping the team finish third in the league twice and in retaining the League Cup. However, the 1992 League Cup final saw Forest lose to Manchester United, denying Pearce another winner's medal. The departure of Brian Clough in 1993, following Forest's relegation from the Premier League, could have signalled the end for many players, yet Pearce's dedication to Forest was unwavering. He captained the team to an immediate return to the top flight, finishing as Division 1 runners-up, and led them to a third-place finish in the Premier League in 1995 and to the UEFA Cup quarter-finals in 1996. The 1996-97 season brought new challenges for Pearce. With Forest struggling in the league and the resignation of manager Frank Clark, Pearce, at 34, took on the role of caretaker player manager. His tenure included a memorable victory over Arsenal, a match that highlighted both Pearce's naivety in management and his ability to inspire his team to overcome adversity. Despite his efforts, including winning the Manager of the Month award in January 1997, Forest faced relegation. Pearce's decision to leave Nottingham Forest at the end of the 1996-97 season marked the end of an era. His 12 years at the City Ground were filled with memorable moments that not only defined his career, but also left a lasting legacy at Nottingham Forest. Pearce's rise to prominence was not just about the titles won or the goals scored, it was about his passion, leadership, and the indelible mark he left on the club and its supporters. Stuart Pearce's journey through the later stages of his career saw him join Newcastle United in the 1997-98 season, alongside fellow veterans John Barnes and Ian Rush, under the management of Kenny Dalglish. This period included a significant moment when Pearce played in the 1998 FA Cup final, a match that ended in defeat for Newcastle. Despite the loss, Pearce's contribution to the team was notable, including scoring in a UEFA Champions League tie against Dynamo Kyiv, highlighting his enduring skill and impact on the field. However, Pearce's time at Newcastle was not without its challenges, particularly following the arrival of Ruud Gullit as manager. Pearce, along with Barnes and Rob Lee, found themselves marginalised, a situation that created tension within the squad. The veterans, with over 150 England caps between them, were relegated to training with the reserves, an experience that both Pearce and Barnes later recounted in their autobiographies as a deliberate move by Gullit to diminish their influence and potentially safeguard his managerial position. Seeking a fresh start, Pearce moved to West Ham United, where he made an immediate impact. Making his debut in a 1-0 victory against Tottenham Hotspur, Pearce's tenure at West Ham was marked by leadership and resilience, culminating in him being named Hammer of the Year in 2001 after making 50 appearances and scoring 3 goals in all competitions. The final chapter of Pearce's illustrious playing career unfolded at Manchester City, where he was signed by Kevin Keegan in the summer of 2001. His experience and leadership qualities shone through as he captained City to the First Division Championship, demonstrating his continued ability to influence games, notably scoring direct from a free kick on his debut against Watford. Pearce's career, rich in achievements and memorable moments, reached an emotional climax in the final game against Portsmouth. Presented with a penalty kick in injury time, Pearce had the chance to reach 100 career goals. Despite missing the penalty, this moment encapsulated the highs and lows of a remarkable career that spanned several decades, leaving an indelible mark on English football through his passion, dedication, and leadership, both on and off the pitch. Stuart Pearce's international career with England is filled with remarkable achievements, moments of heartbreak, and ultimate redemption. Making his debut against Brazil in a friendly at Wembley on May 19, 1987, at the relatively mature age of 25, Pearce quickly established himself as a stalwart defender for his country, succeeding Kenny Sansom as the first-choice left-back. Unfortunately, an injury sidelined him for the 1988 UEFA European Championship, but this setback did not deter his spirit or commitment to the national team. By the 1990 FIFA World Cup, Pearce had become an integral part of the England setup, contributing to the team's journey to the semi-finals. His role in setting up David Platt's quarter-final goal against Cameroon highlighted his ability to impact games from a defensive position. However, the tournament also brought a moment of profound disappointment for Pearce, as he was one of 2 England players to miss a penalty in the shootout against West Germany, a moment that left him visibly distraught. Despite the setback in 1990, Pearce's international career was characterised by resilience and determination. He scored his second England goal in a 2-0 victory over New Zealand in 1991, marking his 40th appearance for his country. His journey with the national team continued to the Euro '96, where England, as hosts, directly participated without the need for qualifiers. Pearce's redemption came during this tournament, particularly in the quarter-final shootout against Spain, where his successful penalty and subsequent emotional celebration became one of the iconic images of the competition. Although England's journey ended in the semi-finals against Germany, Pearce's contributions and leadership were undeniable. The latter stages of Pearce's international career saw him being recalled by Kevin Keegan for Euro 2000 qualifiers, a testament to his enduring quality and form. However, a broken leg curtailed further appearances, and Pearce retired from international football in 1999 with 78 caps, placing him among England's most capped players at the time. His final appearance against Poland in a goalless draw underscored his longevity and influence within the national team. Even after retiring from playing, Pearce's connection to the England setup continued, as he briefly served as assistant manager under Peter Taylor. After concluding his illustrious playing career at Manchester City, Stuart Pearce transitioned into coaching, remaining with the club under manager Kevin Keegan. By March 2005, Pearce stepped up as caretaker manager following Keegan's departure. His early tenure was highlighted by a dramatic win against Liverpool. Despite a promising start to the 2005-06 season, Manchester City's fortunes dwindled, culminating in a 15th place finish in the Premier League and an early exit from the League Cup. Pearce was noted for his fairness and integrity, often refraining from criticising referees, which bolstered his reputation for honesty in the sport. Speculation around his potential as England's manager surfaced, highlighting his growing influence in coaching circles. However, the 2006-07 season proved challenging for Pearce and City, flirting with relegation and setting a record low for home goals scored. Pearce's tenure at City concluded in May 2007 after the club decided to make a managerial change. Parallel to his club responsibilities, Pearce was appointed manager of the England national under-21 team in February 2007, a role that became full-time after leaving Manchester City. Under his guidance, the under-21 side reached the semi-finals of the 2007 UEFA Under-21 Championships and the final in 2009, though they were defeated by Germany. Pearce's involvement with the national team expanded when he was appointed as a coach for the senior team by Fabio Capello, and he even served as caretaker manager for a friendly match against the Netherlands in 2012. Pearce's coaching career took him to the 2012 Summer Olympics, where he managed the Great Britain Olympic football team. In 2014, he returned to Nottingham Forest as manager, where he had a strong start but was eventually let go due to a series of poor results. Pearce later joined West Ham United as an assistant to David Moyes, contributing to the team's coaching staff before departing at the end of the 2017-18 season. He returned to West Ham in 2020 as a first-team coach, showcasing his enduring commitment to football both on and off the pitch. Stuart Pearce's life away from football is as rich and diverse as his career on the pitch. Married to Liz Cox for 2 decades, Pearce is a family man with 2 children, showcasing a softer side to the tough exterior known to fans. His daughter, Chelsea, has followed her own competitive path, making a name for herself in equestrian eventing since 2010. Highlighting the Pearce family's penchant for sporting excellence. Beyond his family and sporting interests, Pearce harbours a profound love for punk rock, a genre that resonates with his own rebellious spirit and dedication. He is not just a passive fan, but an active participant in the punk scene, famously appearing in the audience on the inside sleeve of God's Lonely Men by the Lurkers and attending over 300 Stranglers concerts, a testament to his loyalty and enthusiasm for the music that has underscored much of his life. Pearce's personal journey, however, has not been without controversy. In 1994, he faced allegations of using a racial slur against Paul Ince during a match. Pearce has since acknowledged and apologised for this incident, reflecting a willingness to confront and learn from his mistakes. This episode, although regrettable, is part of the broader narrative of his life, marked by moments of reflection and growth. In addition to his involvement in music and sports, Pearce experienced a harrowing moment in 1998 when he survived a serious car crash, a testament to his resilience and fortitude. His contributions to football and various charities were recognised in January 1999, when he was awarded the Member of the Order of the British Empire by Queen Elizabeth II, further cementing his legacy beyond the football field. Pearce's autobiography, Psycho, released in 2001, offers an intimate look into the life of a man who has experienced the highs and lows of a public and private life lived fully. A fan of rugby league, Pearce's interests span across the sporting world, often spotted at Warrington Wolves games, demonstrating his broad appreciation for athletic endeavour. In recent years, Pearce has lent his voice and insights to the world of sports broadcasting, serving as a pundit and co-commentator on TalkSport, where his expertise and unique perspective continue to enrich the football conversation. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the life and career of Stuart Pearce, a true icon of English football. If you've enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button, share this video with fellow football fans, and subscribe to our channel for more incredible football stories.